Revamp Indeed. This is your Feel Good Breakfast Show. You're joining us this morning. You're watching Expresso. Now, these past few months, it's likely that you've spent more time in your kitchen than usual. Now, it is a great time to think about how well you functioned in your kitchen and also what changes you can make to get you out of the old year and basically into a new year. Or whether you're ready for a total renovation or just a few cosmetic tweaks, making your kitchen more functional can lead to a happier home. Now, Caesarstone's Lisa Aspeling is on hand to show us what to do from a budget perspective and also to help us with the ultimate in kitchen design trends for 2016. Lisa, welcome back to the show.
Thank you, Lana. It's great to be back.
The last time you were here, I was so inspired. I even made a few tweaks to my own kitchen. But when you were last year, you talked about international trends. We talked for 2015. Now that we're in the new year, what can we expect to see this year?
Well, I do need to point out that the biggest kitchen design fair in the world is taking place in April. It only happens every 2 years, so I'm kind of holding out for that to see what Italy is going to show us and show the world. But I can speak to what we'll definitely be seeing more of in our country in the interim. So open plan kitchens are not going anywhere. They've been around for a while, but people are still loving that, layout in their homes. Something else we're also going to see is natural lighting. So instead of just feature lighting, which has been an obsession with people for a long time, we are looking at seeing architecture play a bigger role in the kitchen design. And what I mean by that is creating bigger windows, glass doors, everything you can do to bring the natural light in. And of course, then the aesthetic of your garden. So to be able to see the greenery and create a lovely vibe in your kitchen. And then I can't not mention thin countertops. 20 years ago, we were seeing chunky 30mm tops. We graduated to 20mm, but this year, we're going to start seeing 13mm tops. So look out for that. Really classy.
You see, I still have a problem there because I need to replace the thick top with another thick top anyway, but that's the story of my life. When it comes to spending and budget specifically on our kitchens, basically, I mean, can you upgrade a kitchen with something like 30,000 to 40,000 Rand? I have to bring in numbers because realistically, we want to know.
I think you need to be, I think that key word there is realistic. I think 30 to 40,000 Rand, as much as that is a lot of money, in your kitchen is not going to get you as far as you would like it to. So something I would recommend is, look for the cosmetic touches that you can change with that amount. Maybe respray your cabinet doors. You could possibly get new countertops out of that. Or look at your backsplashes. Are the tiles really old? Do you kind of hate them? Have you been waiting for this opportunity to change them? So look at those things. So again, not a huge difference you can make, but definitely some amazing cosmetic changes.
These are real questions, and I mean, I'm looking at budget again. It can so easily disappear if you didn't work with it correctly. So you have saved for your kitchen now. You want to make it beautiful. What are the right type of questions we need to ask when spending on new appliances, building materials, and even finishing touches? I mean, you just said it, a certain amount of money might not make a huge difference. What are those questions that we ask?
I think the main question to ask yourself is need to have versus nice to have.
No, but that's not fair because I want nice things.
So that is the big question. I mean, if all of us have budgets to work within. So, ask yourself, do I need an integrated coffee machine or can I survive with a kettle for a few more years while I make more major structural changes? So it really is. That's for me the big question. At the same time, though, when you have a bit more money to spend, rather go for quality. Because, again, we're not people who can change our kitchens every 5 years. We're looking at like 20 years with the kitchen. So, I think go for the big ticket items with quality where you can.
If you cannot afford a complete reset of your kitchen, because I want to play start and stop and then I want a new kitchen that just appears. If you can't have all of that, with a small budget and conscious options, things that you can change in the kitchen, what would you say are easy to change that we can make a big difference? I mean, I want no roof and natural light shining in, and it's just beyond my budget. But what are the small tweaks that we can do to make a huge difference?
Okay, so again, small changes, small budget changes. We're looking at cosmetic changes. So paint is your friend.
Paint is my friend.
Again, if you can DIY, paint your cabinets, or get someone else who's maybe had some experience doing that. That's number one.
Right.
I would say as well, something we don't think about is your styling or kitchen accessories that you display. You can really change the look of your kitchen by revamping all of that. So start off, take everything off the counters, wherever your display areas are, remove all of that, and see what can you replace that with to really just give it a fresh touch.
Yeah, see, you made a valid point. It just shows you can't. I mean, nothing's more attractive in my kitchen than the bottle steamers and all the formula bar. It's just crazy out there. Listen, a kitchen remains the heart of the home, and families continue to spend a good deal of time there. So this year, why not make your kitchen the place you want to be? Remodel your kitchen this new year with resolutions that will definitely work for you and won't break the bank. There's loads more happening, and Ms. Aspeling is going to stay with me here in the kitchen. Gray, what's coming up next?
You can make my day.